What's up, guys? It is Raye and Hugen. We are the Unscripted Real Artists, and in today's video, we are talking about a Netflix exclusive. What is the name of the show, Hugen? Because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Gyeongseong Creature? I am probably butchering the hell out of that.
Listen,
I'm
we'll
just
put it up in
transliterating it
the...
based on how it's spelled. I'm reading it on how it's
Right,
spelled, and with my basic
right,
basic ass knowledge of the Korean language, Gyeongseong Creature,
right.
starring none other
Okay,
than Park Seo
so,
Joon.
so I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? So I already knew that I wanted to watch this show. Just like the last show, y'all know I love me some dramas, some K-dramas, all the dramas, right? As long as it don't involve me, we good. But I like watching all of the dramas. So on Netflix, they have like different shows and whatever, whatever. And that so happened to be one that um I read the synopsis. I think I read the synopsis or saw the cover for it, and I was just like, let me just add it to my watch list because I don't know what's going on. I just see some stuff happening,
Right.
and then I saw the trailer, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but I'm watching it, and I'm getting huge into watch it with me. And I watched the first couple. That's another show that I watched the first couple minutes of,
And then she was like, "Oh,
and
girl, you gotta
I
watch
was on the
this."
phone with I was on the phone with Hugin, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And we had just finished watching the last episode of JJK.
Oh my god. Oh god. We
Gosh.
gotta talk about that
But I
too.
was like, I need something else. Right. I was like, I need something else, right? To piggyback off of that same energy that I
Yeah.
have deep within my entire being. So I started watching that, and I was just like, oh.
Oh.
And just from my reaction alone, and it doesn't take long for, well, it all depends on the show. But anyway, that show had me glued. I was like clutching my
Oh.
pearls. I was in shock. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I just sent the link over to Hugen, and I was like, you gotta watch this. And she's like, if you doing all of this, she knows I'm naturally traumatic. However, she's like, let me see what the hype is all about. Because, I know great shows. She starts watching it. She has the same reaction that I have. And then we start watching it,
I mean,
watching
granted,
the episode
I did
together.
see a clip on Instagram and I'm like, what is this? Right?
Mm,
And of course, when they post
right.
those clips from these K dramas, they usually put it in the description on Instagram of what the title of the K drama is. And I was like,
What show is?
on the one hand,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was like, is this horror? Do I want to watch this? Because it's monstrous and
Right.
stuff. And I'm like, I don't know
Right.
if I want to
We
watch
don't
this
do the
because I ain't
demons.
trying to have no nightmares, sleepwalking. Um,
Right, right.
but
Right. I feel you.
ooh, girl. So let's.
And what's crazy is, sorry to cut you off, but what's crazy and what's wild about the show is that it is classified as like a sci-fi horror situation. And y'all know your girl don't do the horror. She
She
don't do the
don't do the
demons,
horror.
rah 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 at the screen and whatever. I don't do that. However, this particular show is crazy.
Right.
It's crazy. Never in your life would you ever imagine watching a show to this degree. When I say the plot thickens, it thickens. It's thicker than cold oatmeal, cold grits. Okay,
It's
thick
a tangle
with
web. I can tell you that.
sauces.
Ooh,
It's
child, the
so
ghetto.
complex, but so like, I don't even know. It's like gut wrenching, like heartbreaking. It'll shatter you into pieces,
You fall into
people.
pieces, no
But it is
script.
so good.
Um,
Hello. But it's so good. Oh my gosh.
so the genre here is listed on Google. is listed as historical, mystery, horror, thriller, and
Uh-huh.
action because it takes place in
Mm-hmm.
essentially World War II Korea because
18.
it's in 1945. So yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like 18
No, no, no,
something.
no.
It's like
Because it takes
1945. I
place
thought it
during
was
the
like
Japanese
18.
occupation. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Okay,
like if you've
yeah,
seen
yeah,
Ip
yeah.
Man, the first Ip Man, it has a similar sort of vibe
Mm-hmm.
to Ip Man,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
the Japanese
Yeah.
occupation, all this other stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
and then of course
Yeah.
like the costume designs and stuff like that, which is really costume design
Yeah.
amazing.
Ooh, man.
Cause girl,
They
that
killing
one
game.
scene with old girl, she was styling on them toes.
Hello?
Okay, um, but
That blue did something for
it was
her.
a
That was,
look. So
man.
uh the gist of it is it's kind of like this question of we can invent stuff, we could play with science, right? But what is the point where you stop to think, what am I doing, why am I doing
Mm-hmm.
this, and three, should we really be doing this for real? Because
What's the limit?
what is the limit? That is pretty much like some of the main questions that are being asked in this show, because it's like
Mm-hmm.
genetic modification going on, genetic manipulation,
Yeah.
and just they playing with the humans'
Mm-hmm.
science, okay?
They definitely.
Which tracks, considering that this is World War II era. We know
Yeah.
historically that in Nazi
Mm-hmm.
Germany they were experimenting on people, science. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess in a way it's kind of inspired by that whole thing, of course. And if you know historically, Japan and Korea didn't really back then at that point didn't have they weren't too happy, okay? With the history of like the comfort women
Mm-hmm.
and all this other stuff, and of course the Japanese occupation and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Um, and one of the
Yeah.
things that I thought was really interesting about this is that they do shift from Korean to Japanese in a lot of scenes. So you have like the characters that are
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be Japanese. They're of course being played by Korean actors, but they are speaking Japanese in
Mm-hmm.
some instances, and then it switches back and forth between like the Korean and the Japanese language. So,
Which is really
which
cool.
is really cool.
That's really
Um,
cool.
of course, if you do listen closely and you're familiar with like the Japanese language, you can tell who uh which actors are comfortable speaking the language and which ones aren't, because the cadence is different and stuff.
Because of the
It's
pronunciation
not so much the
and
pronunciation,
and
but it's
the
like the cadence, the rhythm of the words
um
and intonation
yeah,
and
that's what I was
stuff.
gonna
Like you
say.
can
Yeah,
tell who's
yeah.
more of a native speaker,
Yeah.
who's more comfortable speaking to
Yeah.
the language than not. Like for example,
Yeah.
Han Sohee. I'm probably butchering that name. I'm trying. Okay, she plays our one of our
We're
female
just gonna put
leads.
a
She
picture
plays
up.
Cheok. When she
Mm-hmm.
speaks in Japanese, it sounds very natural, at least to my ear. Right?
Mm.
Mind you, she also played in another Netflix K drama called Nevertheless, which is based off of another webtoon.
Oh yeah, I started watching that. I started watching it.
Mind you, that show is ghetto. Okay, it's
Yeah.
ghetto. But anyway, we're talking about Gyeongseong Creature, so um, and yeah, her character is so just huh.
She eats,
She
man. She
eats,
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 man. She
eats, okay?
eats.
Because essentially her character is on her own little journey looking for something, and that's kind of like her whole shtick is a sleuth. She's like a almost like a PI almost, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Then you have, our male lead, played by Park Sejun, Jang Tae-sang. who is a character, just interesting character, okay? I'm gonna just say this man is down bad,
Man.
okay?
He
Just
is.
down.
He has fallen on hard times. He just falling on hard times. That's what we gonna say.
And
He just falling on hard
if
times.
you're not familiar with Park Seo-joon,
He really on
he
Struggle
is
City.
very well known, very popular K-drama actor. He was in A Taewon Class, What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, which I'm dying to watch it, but I don't know where to watch it. If anybody, mind you, if anybody knows where I could watch What Is Wrong with Secretary Kim, let me know in the comments, because I've been dying to watch that show and can't watch it nowhere. Anyway, he was also recently in The Marvels. He played I think it's like Prince Yang, I think is his character. I don't remember the name of the character, but he's in that. So yeah. Seo-joon, yeah. I love Seo-joon over here.
He been getting to the bag.
Then
period.
we also have another pivotal character, a female supporting character, played by Claudia Kim, Maeda-san. Girl, Maeda. Claudia is acting for her life, okay? Because
Okay.
Maeda. Y'all, if y'all watch the show, you gonna know what I mean when I say Maeda.
Man.
Ooh, child. Girl.
But what I do like about this show is that each character plays a pivotal role surrounding the two main characters, the male and female lead. The supporting cast,
They're doing their job of supporting, okay?
play such talk about support. You know that you know if you're a woman and you wear bras, you know the bra strap that you know the your favorite bra that you've been holding on to, how it's supporting the jugs.
The wide straps.
Yeah.
You know.
They are holding on by a thread. They are supporting.
Hanging on.
That's how they are in this
on,
show, man.
No Avril Lavigne. Like,
hello. It's phenomenal to see that, like, for a show to this magnitude, the character development is freaking insane for each individual character. It doesn't matter how small or how large the role is.
Everybody has their
You would
moments.
not even like. It gave me goosies.
Right.
One of the episodes, with one of the characters and how much of an instrument she is in the male lead's life, and it's just like, how did we get here? And then you see how you get there, and it's just like, but how are we here now?
Why are we
From
here
poor
now?
Kay.
Why are we in the midst of the ghetto?
Like, why? Right. And it's like, you don't think that you gonna successfully, you feel like you're gonna finally get that relief that you need and successfully get, the dub.
Just when you think you're gonna get
But
a
you
W,
still stuck in the
you
midst
get an
of the
L. Just when you think you're about to get that W, you get an L.
Man, they handing them out like Oprah was handing out them cards.
Like candy
You get a
on
car,
Halloween.
you get a car.
You get an L. You get an L. Everybody gets an L. Because
handing it out like it's hotcakes at IHOP. L. 3 stacks of L.
The characters
you know
that
what
are
I'm
like
saying?
antagonists, oh, they make you hate them. They make you not like them at all, bro. And I'm just saying.
You know how last video Hugen was talking about she wanted to throw somebody into the shadow realm when we was watching JJK? They need a realm for K-drama.
It's time to
characters as the antagonists. Hello,
because
just kick them
you just want to just full on. This is Sparta.
Watch them fall back in slow-mo.
Spartan kick them down a hole somewhere.
Hello.
Like, it's what you deserve. It's what you deserve.
Hello. Man. Man.
Because some of these
again,
characters in this
y'all,
show
like,
deserve to be kicked down a hole somewhere. Cause why? Why are you doing the things that you're doing?
man.
But at the same time, it goes back to that whole thing of like, you know, messing with things that you probably shouldn't be messing with. And then on top of
Exactly.
that, this kind of like God complex that some people have,
Yes.
where it's just like, I'm trying to be God and create this thing, and da da da, and it's just like, but why though? You absolute psychopath.
And it's, and what the thing to add on to that, the thing that is like really irking me is not only do they have like the God complex, but it's also like this. I want to destroy literally all of humanity because of what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not even thinking about the consequences.
And I don't care about, right, and I don't care about those around me. It's literally like, I'm going to survive because I know what I'm doing. Whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop.
Right.
When in all actuality, you don't in fact know what
Not
you're doing.
only that, how do you know you're gonna survive? Because this thing is it's like Finding Nemo. It's a mindless killing machine.
First of all, it's popping up like it's Dory. Everywhere. Okay?
Also, 10 out of 10 with the jump scares. I love horror, but the jump
Yes.
scares had me going like,
Yes.
immediately fight or fight.
I literally was
just ready.
I literally was like, I literally told Hugen, I was like, hold up, I wasn't ready for the, you anticipating it. Because for me, I don't watch horror films and stuff like that. But I know when I was younger, I was watching them, whatever. But those jump scares, I'm like, hold up, I need my eyebrows. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
jump out my own skin.
You know the tropes of horror. You know when a jump scare is about to pop up at you, but you still not ready, and that's the messed up part.
You still
end up
jump.
jumping. You're like, I know. You prep yourself mentally. You're like, I know it's coming. It's right there, right around the corner, and then it pops up, and you're like, God damn it, my heart.
Yeah, it's like, dang, I want to smack the doggone iPad or something.
God.
But it's like, y'all, when I say this right here is one of the stories that I'm like, yo, this is insane. But I can imagine something like this happening in real life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just like, this is so uniquely different from all of the stuff that I've watched in a very long time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, one person is just being like, I don't care if I just kill off all humanity. I'm going to just go and do it. Right?
It's this real psychopath, crazy scientist
it just spirals
energy.
All out of control.
You know what I mean?
And then it just spirals all out of control.
Right. And the way that first half of the season ended, we know that there's chaos about to happen, about to go down. They just dropped, as of the recording of this video, they just dropped the second half of the season. So we probably gonna end up watching it.
Me and Huge are gonna clock in.
Cause, oh child, it's gonna be the ghetto. It's gonna be the ghetto. We already know. Cause they ended that first half on a cliffhanger.
But yeah, guys. Hello? And we gonna clock in for real. We ain't even playing. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay notified every time that we post. And leave a comment down in the comment section below if you have started watching this show, or if you want to see us do reactions or do live recordings through YouTube and watch the show. And we'll do that. And if there's any other K-drama or film that you guys want us to watch, post it down in the comment section below. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.